Hello there you guys again, welcome to another of my live videos, and today I'm just going to be officially updating you on some latest news I've just read up. As I did say, I know that the current transfer window's up, but you can see as my current main headline that thingy, what's it say now? You can see as my main headline that Mbappe stopped our pursuit of getting Cristiano Ronaldo throughout the summer, because we know Kylian Mbappe in this transfer window, after one fantastic season, he's one of the highest prospects in world football. He has become now, when the deal gets finalised next summer, because it's an initial loan deal at the moment, he's going to be one of the most expensive players in as well. He is going to be in the list with Neymar, so we know he's attracted a lot of interest during this window from numerous teams as Mbappe. Arsenal have been in there, City have been in there, they've made inquiries, Barcelona have made inquiries regarding the player. Real Madrid have been heavily linked to him. The Spanish press had reported that they'd come to an agreement for the player. Monaco had currently denied this suggestion because they were still convinced they could secure Kylian Mbappe a new deal with Monaco, but the player was adamant that he did want to currently make the move. I think the deal ended because basically the wage that he was demanding didn't satisfy Real Madrid. But the old plan was basically, we're going to get into more detail in a bit, was their sanction Bale, get the money for Bale and put Mbappe into the mix as well. But in the process of it, that didn't currently occur, as we all know that Bale did not want to make the move from Real Madrid, and he was the favoured player to be sacrificed for their pursuit of Mbappe, but it didn't currently materialise. He scored 27 goals last season, hit form in the Champions League as well, did Mbappe. But PSG had come to an agreement. There'd been negotiations over 166 million. That currently did materialise, and it's on a loan deal. And they're doing this basically to avoid financial fair play. We know PSG have invested a lot of money. They've offloaded Matuidi, they've offloaded Aura, but they haven't really sanctioned off. They haven't got real big money for one player as they'd probably hoped. Di Maria was on Barcelona's radar. They got a decent amount of money for him, but that didn't occur as PSG rejected 2 bids for Di Maria. There were talks about Draxler in this window as well, but I think they're doing this basically to avoid financial fair play rules are PSG, and we know PSG have suffered these problems before. Was it back in 2014? But Mbappe's good, strong, good in the air, very quick, very agile player, and yeah, so it's apparently now saying anyway it has stopped the Mbappe situation now with him going to PSG. It's basically stopped Ronaldo from currently making the move to Manchester United. He's now 31, 32. He's going to dividend in a couple of years. He's Cristiano Ronaldo, still I'd say the second best footballer. And we know with the Ronaldo situation, we know early on back in June, it's due to these tax allegations that Ronaldo had denied anywhere. He denied these tax allegations. It said he made an irreversible decision to leave Real Madrid. He made an irreversible decision to leave Real Madrid, and people had witnessed it, interpreted this situation. He basically made it clear that he did want to make the move back to Manchester United, and there were these talks about this. He was being very, very petulant, and I think Perez had discussions regarding the player, give him a tap on the back, and basically that was it during these tax allegations. Then we didn't hear much about it after that. It did seem that well, basically, we did pay £12 million for him Sporting Lisbon. Real Madrid had paid £80 million for him back in 2009, because he has been now at Real Madrid for 8 years. So for nowadays, if Ronaldo was to come available, we'd be at least paying maybe 160 or 170 million pound at least for Cristiano Ronaldo. He's adamant that he did want to currently make the move, and then actually as I did update you, then he had his court case, as I said, he'd had his current court case at Cristiano Ronaldo, and he basically said he's never had problems with tax, with his days in England. He'd like to make the return to England. He explained this in his court case. He told the Spanish courts that he's never had problems in England, and he feels as though he's paid more tax in the 8-year period whilst he's been at Real Madrid. So basically, he did insist that he wanted to make the current move back to England, did Cristiano Ronaldo. and then basically it died down again after that with the situation. And basically what occurred was then basically he pushed the referee Ronaldo. He'd got a 5-match ban and he wasn't satisfied about this at all, was Cristiano Ronaldo. And then basically reports were stemming that apparently he could leave Real Madrid by next week, which I totally dispelled the myth. I didn't believe in any of what had been currently said regarding Cristiano Ronaldo. So the chance winning that's just gone. We've heard all the Ronaldo rumours, we've heard the Bale rumours, since 2013. The only Ronaldo rumours I heard because due to these tax allegations, he had the court case. We heard about it then, and then we heard about it when he got that 5-match ban. So we've heard it quite a lot of times. We heard it quite a lot of times in the August transfer window. Ronaldo potentially making a move. He insisted that he did want to make the move back to the Premier League. As much as I'd love Cristiano Ronaldo, I just did not believe that it currently was going to happen. I just think he was being petulant and that it was not currently happening. Perez was convinced he was going to stay. He didn't feel very, very happy, did Cristiano Ronaldo. But yeah, as I said, as a player, during his Real Madrid career, as much as I'd love him, altogether, Cristiano Ronaldo, he's won 4 Ballon d'Ors with Real Madrid. He's won 24 trophies in total in his whole career. 13 of them have come in Spain. He's won 3 Champions League in 4 seasons. He's won La Ligas. He's won Copa del Rey, as I said, Champions Leagues. He's won all sorts, during his 8 years with Real Madrid. He's also scored 32 La Liga hat-tricks, which is a fantastic record as well. All in all, for his club and his country, he's scored around about, 600 goals? Or just maybe a bit more than that. He's also won 4 European golden shoes as Cristiano Ronaldo. Wait there, guys. He's won 4 golden European shoes, scored 32 hat-tricks in his La Liga. During his period with Real Madrid, he's won 4 Ballon d'Ors. As I said, as Cristiano Ronaldo, he's also scored about 600 senior goals, which is for his club and his country as well. Very, very prolific goal scorer, very good in the air, very agile, very skillful, as he just proved it in the days with Manchester United. Risen up the ranks with Sporting Lisbon. Joined United at 18, won his first trophy, the FA Cup with Manchester United. But during his 5-6 years at Manchester United, scored 42 goals in 1 season, scored over 100 goals in all in all. He won Premier Leagues with us, he won FA Cup with us, won League Cup with us, also won the FIFA Club World Cup with us. Also has won that with Real Madrid as Cristiano Ronaldo. As much as I'd loved him back, I just in reality didn't believe that it was currently going to happen. But reason up the ranks, Sporting Lisbon fans as well. We paid £12 million for him, but we did make a 68. We did make a £68 million profit, but look, it has been beneficial for Real Madrid. What he's delivered there. I think he scored 25 goals last season as well for Real Madrid. Scored in the Champions League final, scored in the Champions League semi-final. So, as much as I'd loved it, I thought there may have been some truth behind it, but realistically, I couldn't really see it happening. So, the main article of this, guys, is basically and he also won the Champions League with United. That Mbappe, with him turning down Real Madrid, it stopped Ronaldo from making the move to the current Premier League. And as I did say regarding Gareth Bale, guys, as I do keep updating you on that, we know Gareth Bale risen up the ranks, Southampton fantastically well, played as a left back, and then went to Tottenham. Well, didn't do so good at the start, but then he became fantastically good. And then he went, Real Madrid bought him for £85 million off Tottenham, basically. And then basically, he's very, very happy in Spain. He's not intentionally leaving. He's won La Liga. He's won 3 Champions League in 4 seasons with the club. And we know the rumours are stemming since 2013. We know that the rumours were stemming from the Champions League final when he was currently dismissed. He was thinking about making a move to the Premier League. Was Gareth Bale, but we know Real Madrid board have been under pressure to get rid of him, due to his injury setbacks during his 4-year period. and as I said, the agent of Bale had currently dismissed the spell of him having a current chance to make the move to Manchester United, and basically the reception that I got and the atmosphere that I got during that Valencia game wasn't very satisfied. Then the rumours had stemmed even more about Gareth Bale, but now, presumably he was the favourite to be sacrificed. You've got Mark Orsino now rising up the ranks fantastically well. He's been performing well, scored in the Champions League final, scored against Barcelona, good, 2 good goals, scored against Valencia twice as well. So he's performing fantastically well, and plus you've got Isco who can play in Gareth Bale's spot, so he may not be guaranteed first team football week in, week out will Gareth Bale, but as I did say the other day, apparently reports were actually coming out. Spain apparently on Thursday, which was deadline day, reports were stemming from Spain. Apparently, we were close to agreeing a deal for Gareth Bale. It did say an initial £92 million, allegedly, should I say, a £92 million had been agreed. Zidane and Florentino Perez were keen to offload the player. But for the player's perspective, though, he had no intentions of making the current move. This is why he hasn't basically made the move to Manchester United. And plus, with Real Madrid's plans were to get Mbappe, that currently went out of the window. If they'd got Mbappe, Bale would have been the favourite to be sacrificed. But now they're saying, obviously now Bale has rejected the deal. Bale did reject a deal to basically come to Manchester United. They're now saying instead of Bale, it's basically Mbappe has stopped Ronaldo making the move to Manchester United. So if Bale had wanted to come, and he didn't make the move, then it would have been Mbappe would have stopped Gareth Bale making the current move, and that's why it would have been, guys. So what I'm saying is, if Bale had wanted to make the move, it would have been basically, and he didn't make the move, should I say, Mbappe would have stopped Bale making the move, and Ronaldo would have been probably sanctioned off, because obviously Mbappe wanted the first team football. But as it is the other way around, that Bale rejected the deal, Ronaldo clearly wanted to make the move. It's now Mbappe has stopped Ronaldo making the move to Manchester United, and it's in numerous news reports. Mourinho was still convinced he could actually get a deal done. Man United apparently put £93 million in for Gareth Bale, but this currently didn't materialise as a player. He's very happy. Anywhere, shape or form, Jose Mourinho had currently disregarded our pursuit of Bale in the Super Cup when he participated, because he feels as though he still wants to be under the club plans. He wanted to be in the team, and this is what Jose Mourinho had insisted. He said if he did come available, he would go for the player straight away if he felt as though Real Madrid didn't currently want the player. But reports were suggesting that they were keen to offload him. Allegedly £92 million had been agreed, but from the player's perspective, he didn't want to currently make the move, did Gareth Bale, and this is what's being reported. He's already scored 1 goal so far this season, as well as Bale. So very class player, highly experienced, very good in the air, very good at putting balls into the box. His crossing's fantastic, and I think we've done well in this transfer window, but we still need one more player. We still need another winger, which I presume Manchester United will get in January. Hope to God we do get a player in January for that wing position. As I did say as well, apparently with the Riyad Mahrez situation, apparently now reports stemming about that. Obviously, it did confirm, and it was announced he had permission to leave the Algerian training camp, because basically Mahrez, who's been at Leicester now 3 years, he's made 141 appearances all in all, and he scored 35 goals for the club. He has been there 3 years. He has participated as Riyad Mahrez in the first 3 games. He's contributed a couple of assists as well, but he is a very young age talent player. He's I think he's 26 years old, isn't he? Mahrez 25, 26 now, but yeah, he did have permission to leave the Algerian camp, and I know teams have been linked to him. Arsenal have been in for him, Roma have been interested, Barcelona have made inquiries regarding the player, and it did presumably say that Chelsea had come close to agreeing £45 million for Mahrez. Chelsea have already signed Danny Drinkwater and they signed Kante before, so they have done good business with Leicester in the last couple of years of Chelsea. And then presumably, basically now it's just basically reported out. Obviously it didn't materialise, but the representatives basically were trying to push him a move to Old Trafford, and from the player's perspective, Mahrez did actually want to make the move to Manchester United. He was planning to jet off to basically make the move to Manchester United. Maybe Paris Saint-Germain had been in there because he was spotted in Paris as well, was Raheed Mahrez. So apparently he did want to make the move to Manchester United. The player that risen up the ranks with Lee Harvey, the player that's won Leicester's Player of the Leicester's Players Player of the Year. He's obviously won the PFA before. He's won Algerian Footballer of the Year before, as well as Raheed Mahrez. So very good player. I'd have loved Raheed Mahrez at Manchester United, but that didn't currently materialise. And going back to Ronaldo's situation, I didn't really believe in much of it, as I said, and he's also won over 140 caps as well, I think, as Cristiano Ronaldo. So very good player. He was fantastic at Manchester United. I remember the days with him with Tevez, Rooney, where they linked up and combined together were fantastic. But I presume it is not going to happen unless we try again in January. So I think Griezmann's our basically main target to fulfill that number 7 spot in January, because we haven't really had a good number 7 since we had Cristiano Ronaldo in the current team, as I did keep saying. But yeah, guys, with the Mahrez situation, he apparently did want to make the move to Manchester United. The representatives of the player would try to get him a move to Manchester United, but it didn't currently materialise off. So now it's saying basically Mbappe, now he rejected Real Madrid, and it's insisted now that he's stopped with his arrival to PSG instead of Madrid, or Ronaldo making the move to Manchester United, because it would have been clear if Mbappe had gone to Real Madrid, it'd have been either Bale or Ronaldo sanctioned off. Bale was obviously the favourite to be sanctioned off due to his problems had over the 4 years, but as it insisted that it allegedly come to an agreement of a fee of 92 million, but Bale had rejected this deal. So now that Bale had rejected this deal, they're now saying Mbappe stopped Ronaldo making the move. But if Bale, it could be another way around. If Bale wanted to make the move, blah blah blah, it would have been Gareth Bale instead of Cristiano Ronaldo. So anyway, guys, that's everything to update today. Drop your comments, likes below on the channel, subscribe as always, drop a like on the video. Take it easy, guys. I'll see you all later. Bye.